Howdy, and welcome to an unscripted behind-the-scenes look at how I do these videos. I've been doing these for about 6-7 years now. Some of them are rather easy, some of them are rather difficult to do. It takes some time. If you saw the 50 of 100 video, and that took some time. Dog, cat. All right. So I'm going to show you basically how things are done. So let me get things set up, and we'll get this rolling. Okay, as you can see here, this is the file folder right now where all my audio is kept. So as you can see right here is all the audio for this video, from every entry in the countdown for the upcoming video to the intro and the outro. Now, right now this audio to me is okay, but I can get better with a simple website. I'm going to show you that website in a moment, so I'll show you soon. Okay, so what you see before you is Adobe Enhanced Audio for podcasting, but this can be used for any audio you want. It actually cleans up quite well. It kind of takes that. So what it's doing, normally I do a big giant batch of them, but that's going to take some time. So let's just do one. And I kind of compare things here. So let's do one. So all we do is go to choose file, and we'll find where our file is. I'm just gonna look, see if I could find something. Let's do the intro. Alright, now let me hit open. So that is going to enhance the speech. Takes some time to do this. While we wait, just a reminder that I do have a Patreon, so I do put some Patreon. Okay, there it is. So this is what it currently sounds like. Every so often, a video game comes along with doesn't just play by the rules, it rewrites them. Whether it's redefining an entire genre, pushing technical boundaries, or changing the way we think about games, these titles... Okay. This is what happens if we turn it off without the speech. Every so often, a video game comes along with doesn't just play by the rules, it rewrites them. And whether it's the enhanced speech actually takes out all the background and everything else. Okay, so then you hit download, and you're gonna get what's called, I was gonna say, intro enhanced version 2.9 to 90p. 90p represents the actual strength of it. 2 is the version 2 of the website. They have a version 1 or version 2. Version 2 is a lot better. And then, enhanced music, enhanced, and then the name of the original name of it was this intro. Once it is downloaded, I'm just going to briefly show this, and then I'm going to kind of pause for a moment and get all the rest on them to have them do all the rest, and we'll go into it. So, I hope you're back soon. I thought I'd also take this moment while we wait for all the rest of the files so I can do part 2 of the next part of doing these videos, which is the editing process. To, like I said, remind you, I do have a Patreon out there, and I do have a merch shop as well. But merch shop I may take down because it's kind of hard to keep that one up. But I do have a Patreon. There I do post early reviews of videos, so if you want to catch them early, go ahead and there. I mean, as little as $1 a month. For however long you wish to keep it going for yourself. If you can't afford it after a certain amount of time, just feel free to cancel anytime. I'm not going to get angry. I understand times are tough lately. Sorry for the slant, and I'm kind of on my bed, and the blanket's turned in. Let's see if I fixed that there. Well, sort of. All right. Anyway, so let me get, first of all, a rundown of everything we've seen so far. But I record my audio with this. I have a Mac, so I record my audio with GarageBand, and it does a really good job of recording everything. So I write my script in a Google Doc, and then I literally record my script using GarageBand. Once it is done, I show you, put it into the site I want. I just showed you, and then I download all the audio files so that way I have them. Then what I do, just if I could pull out, here it is. I have one of these. This is an external hard drive. I love this thing. I then make sure copy all of it and save it to its own file folder on the external hard drive, so if something goes wrong, I have an extra copy of it, along with the finished video. Then it goes downloads. Now, I will get these done early. I like to get my videos done early each week so I don't have to worry about doing them at the last minute. So I'm going to pause real second and I'm going to check everything and see how everything's going, and I'll be right back. And I'm back. Just a few more items that are finishing up the speech enhancement process. I'm just going to show you the script. It's going to be, I usually use my phone. I have Google Doc app on my phone, so I can pull up all my scripts on my phone. I read from that so I can record onto the laptop and get everything done. And of course, this is a countdown, so I always start at the highest number and go down to number 1. So this is what the script would look like on my phone. If you want, you can say so down in the descriptions if you guys would like me to create a place to post each of the scripts. So if you want to read my scripts read like an outline more than an actual script itself. It's just me doing voiceovers, so it's easier for me to just do an outline of things over the countdown, do a number countdown, and read each entry as I do. I split the entries up into sections so that way I'm not trying to record a paragraph this long and run out of breath halfway through or stumble my words. And I'd sound like a complete buffoon trying to read this. So if I split this up into smaller sections, then it's easier to record it. And the beauty of GarageBand is I get create tracks for each of the sections, and then when I'm done for that entry, I have it save it, and as it saves it, it combines all the tracks into one bigger track, which makes it so much easier to plop down. And I'll show you once everything is done. So it looks like almost everything is done, so I'll be right back and we'll get to the editing process. Okay, so here you have the editor. Now, I have 2 different editing softwares on my laptop. This is CapCut, which I use mostly because it's so much easier than trying to do this with DaVinci Resolve. Now, DaVinci Resolve I do use once in a while, but lately, for most of my videos lately, I've been using CapCut, and I'll show you it's really easy. So, you got this section here that says import. All I do is go import. Now all the enhanced audio is on my downloads folder. So, and the way I have my downloads folder set up is basically kind of like everything is organized, as you can see, by type of file. It's so much easier to do that, especially when trying to find all the game footage I have, all the audio files I have, any pictures I want to throw in there, and whatnot. And that I also have a folder on my desktop of my laptop. That just sounds weird to say. Called Works in Progress, and that's where I put stuff once in a while that I'm working on. I will not show you that because there's a lot of mess like that. If you're interested in getting that, if it's free, but to do a batch like I did, you have to sign up for at least an Adobe account. And I'm an amateur photographer, so what I like to do with that is I have what's called the photography plan, and that's only like $10 a month. So it's not really a bad price. And I would expect it to be. I almost thought it was going to be like $100 a month just for that, but it's $10 a month. It's not really that expensive at all. It keeps it going. And in the summer, I edit all my photographs there. So, which those will be up on my Patreon. Also, I do put them up on my Facebook. So I'll put a link to my Facebook, my Patreon, and anything else I need for socials in that up there. And once in a while, I will post them on my community page. So, some of these files on here are from a different video. Some of them are music files that I used for that, but we're going to just leave it like that. And I could go through which ones I want to get rid of and which ones I'm going to use. So we'll just highlight all the audio files because most of them, that's all the audio files I just created. Now, I'm going to show you the basics of how this is done because I got to re-render at least 2 of them because I accidentally deleted them. So thank God I did the original audio files as well, so that way I can re-render them. But I'm not going to sit there and make you wait any longer. We're going to finish this up with the editing process and the rendering process, and then I'll end it. So the editing process is rather simple. So first of all, we got to go to take this, and there's all our audio files right up in here. But you know, if I was doing a simple podcast with a countdown, this is perfect. All I have to do is plop everything in, render it, be done. But like I said, I showed you the external hard drive. Now I took all my gameplay footage that I did all the past day or two, and I put it all in the external hard drive to save space on my laptop itself. Mac has a very limited, in my opinion, a limited hard drive space. Unless you get my Mac does at least. So we plug that in. And then I'm going to go back to hit import right up in that little space right there where it says import. And I'm going to go down to ScanDisk. Now, as you can see here, my external hard drive is organized by videos and files and other things. I've got everything just in videos on here. I got stuff for a podcast I used to do. I got other stuff that I saved on here. This is stuff I saved that I want to keep. That's still holding a space. So what we're going to do is we're going to find the file this is in. And let's see, it's under the same title, Games That Shook Up the Industry. There we go. So these is all my gameplay files. Now, like I said, there's a couple of them that I wasn't able to get done, and I'm probably going to limit the countdown a little bit. So when you see the video, I will put a note down at the bottom of the screen saying I only was able to do so many of it because I was just getting tired of it and I really didn't want to try to record the rest of it, any more gameplay footage. So you want to know where I find most of this stuff? There's a site called World of Longplays, which allows you to download any gameplay footage they have. People that belong to that site, most of the contributors to that site, record their gameplay footage and upload it to the site as well. Otherwise, you use a jingling. One of my cats is scratching and they got a bell on them. Are you done? Okay, thank you. So otherwise the Internet Archive is good too. You could download gameplay footage. I thought you were done jingling. Or never mind. Yeah, like I said, unscripted, though a lot of stuff can just happen, then trust me, I'm leaving it in so you can have a good laugh. So now that we're done, we import that. Now, like I said, this is a countdown video, so I'm actually going to put myself on the screen as I do this so you can see exactly how I do this as I do this. So hold on one sec. Please stop jingling, cat. Okay, I'm back. I'm covering the screen, so I'm going to put myself down here as small as I can, so it's kind of hard for you, hard as this can, but you kind of need to see everything that goes around up here. Everything that goes around in this area, because it'll be alright. For those of you that are familiar with CapCut, it's a very cheap and free editing software. A lot of TikTokers use it as well. I use it because it's really easy and simple to do a video and get rid of a stupid watermark if you have to. You can get it on your phone as well, which is great if you do shorts, if you do TikToks, if you just want to edit on the fly. Sometimes I'll figure a way to do that. And that I usually use my Google Drive if I can. It takes a while to do this, and I just upload everything to my Google Drive, and then I download it to my phone, and then I download it, and then I just edit from there if I don't want to use my laptop, or if I'm going somewhere and I'm not driving, I do that, or if I'm in a hotel or someplace else where I'm away from my laptops, I do it that way. But in those cases, if I'm away from my house, I'm never doing anything because either I'm on vacation or I'm taking care of an errand. So I really don't, during those times, I really don't have time to sit there and futz on my phone to edit a video. Anyway, kind of went off track. So now we've got both all of the gameplay footage that I have and all the audio footage. Now, I'm not sure, I can't remember which ones got deleted, so like I said, this is going to be a kind of altered thing. You're going to Those of you that are seeing this and that will watch it will know that when the final video comes out, it'll have 2 less entries. I may put them in the final, I may not. But for this video, it's going to be 2 less entries. So I have no idea what went missing or actually deleted. So we're going to just go here. So back to the thing. I have all my enhanced audio, and underneath that I got all my videos. Now, again, this is a countdown video, so I have my script organized by entry numbers. So, alright, so let's do the first entry. Well, first we gotta do the intro. So what I do, and I'll just show you real quick, is I go and I scroll and I find my intro. Now, if you don't want to sit there and scroll, there's a search bar up here, and all you have to do is type in the name of the file, hit enter, and as you can see, it's searching, and it will literally find anything with the word intro in it. You want to scroll all the way down where it says basic search, and there's my intro. Now, I'm going to give you a fair warning, because this software, I'm not sure if it's this one or DaVinci Resolve, I think it's both, have a tendency to slice your video, slice it in half, to shrink it down. So you have to do this. And of course you got this, so I'm just going to extend this so you can see. Now, as you can see, there's a lot of pauses, and that's one of the downfalls of doing it, is sometimes it'll just create random pauses in your video. I think it's more of the rendering thing. But it doesn't look like there's a lot. So then what I do is I go back, I exit out of here. And I go back. Now I could just sit there and scroll, but for the sake of time on this video, I'm going to show you a little trick. You can actually organize this thing by filters. So I want video, so I'm going to go video. And now I get all the videos. So what I like to do with my intro, if you've seen any of my videos, you see that there's a snippet of each game that's going to be featured. So what I'll do is I'll just kind of shrink this down as much as I can, and I'll move this all the way over. And I think there's the little plus button, which drops it right down there. And then, as you can see, this is way too long and encompasses everything I want to do. So that I don't want. So all I have to do is go here, find how much I want to put on there, which is there. And as long as it's highlighted, there's 3 options. I could just split it and delete it. I could split it and delete anything this side of the playhead, or I could do this side of the playhead. We're gonna do that one because, poof, there it is. Now, I may try to put all of the entries into the intro, but most of the time I won't, because it's just too long and I won't be able to do it. So then we'll do the same thing with this little clip. Now, another thing you could do is you could just drag and drop. Now, as you can see, there's parts of this video I don't want. So it's basically the same thing, except the opposite. I want everything this end of the playhead, which is this white line here, to go away. Poof. And it automatically moves it right to next to the thing. So same thing as I will figure out where I want to stop it and go to the next clip. So we'll go here. And the same thing. So we'll just kind of alright, something on wire here, alright. We'll kind of just hit that, and poof, that rest of it's gone. I'll just quickly skim through this. If you want me to do live gameplays, I'm thinking about doing that. Alright. So again, here we go. Poof. And same thing, we're going to do this twice. Poof. And I'll do one more in here to finish out the intro. And we'll hit plus, so it'll drop it right where the fill-in is. And we'll go here. And now this is basically just the video, the editing process. I go down my list, of course, as I showed you. I'll show you again. It's on my phone right here, using my Google Docs app. If you know what phone I do have, it is a Samsung Galaxy 22 Plus with a good fair number of storage. So doing stuff on my phone does not eat up a lot of storage. I eventually will delete it off my phone. Anyway, So the yellow line actually shows you kind of what you are playing, as you can see right there. And that's basically the gist of the intro. And basically then I go down my list of each entry, find the thing, find the gameplay footage, plop the audio in it, and keep going. I'll put in the title, like I'll put in number, whatever, and then the name of the game, and then you'll hear me talk about it. I put in background music. All that's gonna take too long, so I'm not gonna do it. So hi, I'm back to full screen now. So, thanks for sticking with this. This is, like I said, this is an unscripted behind the scenes of how I do this. Takeaways, or the too long didn't watch video, or you skimmed through it part of this, is basically, I write my scripts on Google Docs, I record my scripts using my phone, of course, with the Google Docs app, using GarageBand on my Mac. I then enhance it with the website I showed you. And then I edit it with CapCut or DaVinci Resolve. I prefer CapCut right now because it's quick and easy and painless. Again, just to say, thank you for watching this video. If you want to see more videos like this is basically the only type of video I can do for this. Let me know down in the comments below. Also, a few updates before I finally end this video. I'm looking at doing some live action reviews, as the downstairs studio gets finished. It's in the process of. There's a lot of stuff we kind of just threw down there for the sake of getting it out of the living room or another end of the other end of the basement. Once we get that cleaned out and organized, we'll make that an office. It's set up like a bedroom right now, and that's because we did have someone actually living here that was their room, but they moved and they're not allowed to come back. Just say that. This is a long story, but as they say, they're not allowed to come back. I also have videos coming out about one of the things I got for two of the things I got for Christmas this year, so look for those. So that's about it for updates, and I'm gonna finish the video with saying I hope you enjoy this video when it comes out. It's gonna be coming out on Saturday. However, once I get this done and rendered and uploaded to YouTube, then the next step, of course, in the process is to put it unlisted so that way no one can see it unless I give the link. And that usually means that I do that for two reasons. One, I do it for the purpose of adding anything else I want to add that I can use the YouTube for, if like putting in end cards, or if it's something I'm referring to from a previous video, put in the little thing that pops up in the corner of the screen that says, hey, check this out for this info or this video. Excuse me there. And two, so that way I can put it up on my Patreon, and that way those that subscribe to my Patreon and donate to it get a perk of all tiers to see videos early. Then there's more perks going on after that. I will probably put out a Discord. I did have one at one time, but there wasn't anybody on it except myself and the bots that I was using to run it. So that's gonna went bye-bye. But if I get more people interested in joining in Discord, I will create one and I will put the link up either in the community page or actually my community page and down in the description of each video I do, so that way it's there. Excuse me, Mike. I'm gonna end this quick because my throat is starting to get dry and I'm coughing. So with that, thanks for watching. Of course, I am Professor Retro, your humbly balding professor with a beard. Again, thanks for watching, and of course, peace out, stay frosty, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button, don't forget to hit that like button, don't forget to leave a comment if you wish to leave a comment. Peace out, stay frosty, keep your controllers plugged in, and remember, don't balloon to your cartridges. Bye now.